Well, good morning. So I am doing this video in response to my sister. So she had called me and asked me to do a live video on her channel, which is Coffee with Frosty, and I will put the link in the description to her page. Um, but she recorded it, us going back and forth asking some questions, and unfortunately, it didn't get recorded. So she did a challenge video to me to go ahead and do a video on my channel and answer these questions. So, without further ado, here's the first question. As you know, I'm retired. That's the name of my channel. Retired at 62 and don't know what to do. And her first question was, what is your favorite thing about being retired? Well, I always said, and I think I even mentioned it before, but I love the fact I don't have to get up to an alarm. I can come downstairs, enjoy my 2 cups of coffee in the morning. I don't have to get dressed and get all made up and rush out the door. I can just enjoy those 2 cups of coffee and, do some reading in the morning, have a little prayer time, quiet time, and just start my day out right. So that is my favorite thing about being retired, not being on someone else's time clock, being on my own time clock. That's my favorite. Now that you're retired, where's your absolute favorite vacation spot and why? And would you ever go on another cruise? Well, I don't really have a favorite vacation spot. One of the things is I was in the military way back when. I went in at 18. I spent 12 years in the Air Force. And the first few years I didn't go many places, but as soon as I had a child, they wanted to send me everywhere. So I've been sent to Korea, Japan, Iceland, and then, of course, many other states around. So I think that's all my overseas sites. Yeah, Korea, Japan, and Iceland. And those were, it was fun to be overseas for the first time in my life. I never went overseas as a child, so that was fun. But I actually just enjoy now going on short trips. I don't like long trips. And honestly, since COVID, I have no desire to go out of the country much anymore. Although maybe Italy would be nice just because, I have roots there. Um, um, but we are close to an Allegiant airline in St. Pete Clearwater Airport. It's about a 15-minute ride over. We get free parking due to my husband being a 100% disabled vet. The flights are cheap. You're pretty much gone 4 days and you're home. And it's so convenient to just get to the airport and back. There's no stress. It's a small airport. So we have been able to go to, well, my husband's family's from South Bend. You fly straight into South Bend. We have been to Niagara Falls. We've gone to Branson, Missouri. They just added a route that goes all the way to Colorado. So we were able to go to Colorado Springs. That was an awesome trip. Where else have we been on this Allegiant flight? Oh, my kids and grandkids live in Charlotte area, so there's an airport there, very easy to get to and back from. I've done that a few times. So those are my favorite trips, just short trips, see my kids and grandkids, and just somewhere that we haven't been. I noticed they have one that goes to South Dakota, which I've never been even in the state of South Dakota. I've been almost all the states with the exception of a few, and that's one of them. So I'd like to do that trip next, maybe just go out there and see Mount Rushmore in that area. Never been. So yeah, so that's my favorite. Would I ever go on a cruise again? I don't know. Something about just being trapped on a ship, even though I know it's lots to do and whatnot. I don't know. I just kind of like my feet on solid ground anymore. I don't want to be out all these things I see where people get norovirus or trapped or I don't know. Just not my thing. My funniest childhood memory. Now I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't know that I really have a funny memory from childhood. And I mean, with our history, we didn't live with my mom anymore when I was 8. My sister was 6. We had to come here to Florida and live with my dad and stepmom in Florida. So we stayed here ever since. So I was 8 years old. I think one of the funniest thing is we had this house, and apparently there was a mouse in the house. I don't know if my sister remember this, but so my dad set the traps with the peanut butter. We go into bed, lay down, all of a sudden, snap! Do we hear it? And we go out there. It already snapped. He's like, no way. Dad didn't believe it, came in. Sure. I caught the little mouse. So that's kind of one memory I have amongst many, but that one sticks out for some weird reason. So, all right, number 4. Do I have a favorite clothing or handbag designer, not really. I'm not into the, designer bags or anything like that because they cost more than I have in my wallet to put in that bag. I don't need to spend $400 or $500. Although I really do like the Dooney and Burke. I like the look of those. I don't know. That's just kind of my style. So if I was going to buy one, it'd be a Dooney and Burke. As far as clothes, I'm pretty, I go to Bell's Outlet, buy stuff like this. Bell's Outlet, JCPenney, I do like their one brand fits me really well. I think it's Worthington. I just have that body's type that it fits well. The big tushy and so I don't know. Their clothes fit me really good. So I do like those. And then what is your favorite meal to cook? Well, honestly, since retired, you'd think I'd cook more, but I hate cooking for two. And my husband, he's a diabetic, and I'll say, what do you want for dinner? I don't know. I don't think that far ahead. I'll plan something, but then his sugar will get low or whatever, and he'll just eat something. So I don't cook that much. So chicken, he likes chicken. I just do the baked chicken. I do the with the skin, but I don't fry it. But he likes it baked with the breadcrumbs on it, and I'll do that. Sometimes I'll mix it up with some different seasonings on there. Steak. We don't really use the grill that much outside. I'll just do it on my, I have like the Presto frying pan thing that you plug in, just make them in there. I don't know. I have been making, I haven't done it in a while, but I do really enjoy making the bread. What's it called? Sourdough bread. Just the whole process of that, and then you just see this beautiful bread come out at the end, and it tastes so good. That's one of my favorite things to cook. So I really do enjoy the sourdough bread. As a matter of fact, I have a little short of one of the sourdough bread loaves that I made. You see me breaking it open. I probably should have. Maybe I'll do a video showing me bake it from beginning to end. Now the starter dough I got from my daughter. She freeze-dried her starter dough, which she got from her mother-in-law, and so it worked really well. So I didn't have to do a whole lot of work to get the sourdough starter to work. So that was good, and yeah, so that's what I enjoy. So she wanted me to pass that challenge on to any of you that have anyone that wants to ask questions to another person. Go ahead and do the challenge and send it on to them, and pick some questions for them to answer on their channel. All right, guys, that'll do it, and you guys have a wonderful day. See you next time.